Another wonderful day here in Willow Glen. I'm headed on over to the tour meeting, and interesting stuff happening in regards to the count of available homes. Willow Glen's still steady, but the rest of the county starting to see an uptick. Pay attention to the stats that'll be coming up, but Mike will first go on over what we're going to tour today, and then we'll go ahead and toss on over to Monica, who will interview the crowd to find out what's not yet on the computer. So if there's something out there you don't like, maybe it's coming up. Watch, subscribe, and enjoy.
All right, let's get started. Everybody, there's some food over here, there's coffee over here. Find a friend, find a seat. We got sheets up on the front. We're kind of in a strange time with real estate right now. We have, inventory is rising. We have had requested, the tour has been full with requests for the last 6 weeks?
Yeah, thereabouts.
About 6 weeks. So we're trying to manage that. We're trying to be fair to everybody with the email address, tour@willowglentour.com, is a way that you can timestamp your request. And then Dave goes through those requests and determines what's the best, who's in order to get the tour together. Properties sell. Properties don't quite make the market. So what we need to do is get those emails into Dave, and we get you in line, and then we go through the list and we try to do it. When we started this week, we had 12 people that wanted today, and then one didn't get ready, one sold, another one sold last night, so we're only down to 7. And unfortunately, we can't squeeze anybody in because we put the package together with the information. So please understand that if you were trying to get on this week, we told you we were full, and then you look at the sheet and you go, well, look, we're only looking at 7 houses. What happened? So we're trying to make that work, and we apologize if it doesn't quite fit the scheduling and so forth, but we're working on it. Hopefully the market's going to get a little more normal. And when we talk about normal, we had a discussion about this yesterday, that we have become accustomed to a small inventory market, and we're starting to have sales patterns based on a smaller market. Traditionally, right now, we would have between 140 and 160 homes on the market, but we only have 88. Was the sheet say 88? Was yesterday 89? And we've adjusted our sales numbers to an 89 inventory market. Not 1989, but 89 homes on sale. For sale. So that is our as we talk to our clients and they go, well, inventory is really low. Well, it is really low, but what's happening is buyers and sellers are starting to see that inventory is rising, and there maybe buyers are backing away. Interest rates had some influence on that. So keep track of that. Once again, Dave puts a great stat sheet together for me each week, so that's the way that you can look at over a year's time how much inventory's come on, median price, average price, days on market. Anything else?
I think you got it.
That's about it. So up on the big board it says, never look down on someone unless you're helping them up. All right, so let's see what else is going on with real estate. So, front page, here we go. All right, so like I said, inventory is climbing. Sales are leveled off. This number's, 13 and 13, that's really in our average sweet spot. Average sales in Willow Glen have always been about 12 to 15 homes a week. Inventory went from 86 to 89, and I think we're slowly starting to see that creep up. When we look at our sales, Mulberry at $1.6 million on the market for 74 days. Britain, $1.05 on the market for 74 days. And Kirkland on the market, $1 million on the market for 69 days. So the older inventory is starting to sell. It's still not affecting our total numbers. And we go down through there: Allen, Potrero, Glenbrook, Carmel, Wren, Ellen, Coe, Meredith, Dawson, and West William Street. West William Street, $300,000 sale in Willow Glen. Wow. So when we look at that, we have a healthy market from $300,000 to $1.6 million. So when we talk to our clients, we say that our market is still good, but it is definitely a time to look at pricing and make sure we're getting our prices right. So if you have something on tour, could you make your way along, as they are along the bar over here?
So Marcia's vacant, little lot, 5450 square feet, so that makes the builder people not want to do that. Can you hear me now? No. How about right there? Okay. So it has a small lot, about 5450 square feet, but it's a 3-bedroom, 1-bath with a bonus room, an enclosed sunroom. It was built with quality and permits, but it's not a part of the square feet. So the 1138 square feet we have is actually the 3-bedroom, 1-bath. Newer furnace roof, and your attention is ready to make it what you want. So come and see it, come and buy it. We're open this weekend. Thank you very much.
Good morning. Crane Drive is off of the tour. So make sure you cross that off, cancel it. It is not sold, it is not pending, it's still available. The seller had some surgery work done. She's still not recovering as fast as possible, so she would like to not be bothered this week. But you can still call and make an appointment to show it if you have anyone interested. Great home, 3,000 square feet approximately. 5 bedrooms. One of the bedrooms is set up similar to a nanny's quarter, has a living space, a separate bathroom and such. Very nicely remodeled. Again, if you're interested, please call and make an appointment to show. Thank you.
What was the address? That's Cream. That's the third one down.
2662 Cream.
Good morning, everybody. Dave Gonzalez, Legacy Real Estate, 1099 Westwood, on the corner of Westwood and Willow. Property's on the market currently at $825. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, Spanish-style home, staged, ready to go, live on the market. Looking forward to having everybody come by and giving your thoughts on it. One note, when you come today and tour the property, Westwood, park on Westwood, is on the corner of Westwood and Willow. Willow, it's going to be tough getting across that street. You know, I don't want to see anybody get hurt, so park on Westwood. Or if you'd like, you can park in my office, Legacy Real Estate, and then walk over. Again, be careful walking over across Willow Street, okay?
Good morning, everyone. Kirtner Avenue, 5-bedroom, 2.5 bath, almost 2,500 square feet. It's staged, freshly painted. It just really looks nice. Great for a family, obviously, with the 5 bedrooms, but it's 2 doors down from Bagby Elementary. So if you have any families looking for a great school district and walking distance, it's really perfect. So thanks for coming there today.
946 Terabella Avenue. Some of you might have seen it on tour before, some may not have. We'd like those who have seen it to look at it again. Also those who haven't seen it to take a look. Newer construction, over 4,000 square feet. That does not include a finished basement, as well as a separate unit behind the garage. What we'd like when you go there is this property we took over from another agent. It's been on the market a while. We'd like some unadulterated opinions of why you think that this property's having a little bit of a tough time getting showings and such. So if you could help us out when we walk through, we would really appreciate that. Listed at $1,849,000. Thank you.
Good morning, my name is Jason Sewell, the pool banker. My business partner and I, Maya, have 1063 Villa Maria Court, which is a townhome off of near Willow Street, sorry. And I'd love if you guys to come by, give us an idea of what you think of it, the price, as well as the condition, and any feedback and showings would be appreciated. Thank you.
Good morning, Aaron Giebel, along Pinell Realtors, 2412 Westgate, 5-bedroom, 3-bath home, Tudor style, gorgeous. So please come tell me if I need to adjust the landscaping a little bit more, and the live chickens in the backyard can be discussed.
Do they stay with the property?
They can. There's a beautiful chicken coop.
Lunch.
Actually, we have one more. We have that's not on MLS. I want to go ahead and bring up Scott. He's got lunch after the tour. It's always optional. So Scott.
Yeah, I'd love to see you guys come by for lunch by La Villa, dessert by Dick's. Not that I'm bribing anybody. 2059 Jonathan is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,005 square feet on a 6156 lot. It's upgrades throughout with dual pane windows, hardwood floors, and water heater, etc. It's pretty similar to 2075 Jonathan. I'm paying 3.5% cooperating, but don't worry. I'm currently a lender. I'm not going to make you do all the work. I'll say you represent your clients, I'll represent mine. I was a broker until 2010, so practicing broker, not just a licensed broker. So all the inspections are done. It's a super clean property, and don't forget, lunch after tour, La Villa and Dick's. I'm Scott Fleming, 408-599-0806.
Gina's here. Hey, Scott. I gotta say, you all should be embarrassed. Smartest man in the room is sitting right here. Freddie, look on your sheets. We don't have Westwood on there. We have Westgate.
We do. We have both.
But is it right at the end there?
You're the one who did the copy.
Okay, so I think there's a mistake. I got to check that out, but thanks for pointing that out, Freddie. So let's move on to stats. Dave, what do you have for us?
Hey, thanks, Mike. You know, Mike always asks me when he's got listing appointments and such for the raw data. And especially on a week like this when we had a sale that was at 300,000 or that 299, everybody always says, "Oh, why didn't you do median instead of average?" Well, I've been doing median price, by the way, guys. So that sheet, I did make some copies. I don't know if there's any left yet or not, but they're up front. You can always email me for it. But it actually gives the last 12 months consecutive, and it will show units sold, average price, median price, count, and average days on market. So that's always available for you. But let's go ahead and do our normal stats as we always do. So what went pending? If we take the page and we add it up, 2012 beat us this year, or this week I should say. So it averages at 778,077 for this year versus 807 for this week last year. But this is the exact reason why I always like to go back like a quarter, or basically 12 weeks. So as you look at our 12-week average, we're at 941 versus 860 for last year. You'll see that those numbers are getting closer and closer together as that percentage number starts to drop. It's a little over 9% differential between this year and last year in regards to what our 12-week average price is. So starting to thin out a little bit in regards to that. When we move away from dollars and we talk about units of what went pending, as you saw on the front page, we had 13. We had 13 last week as well. We had 25 last year, 16 in 2011. I've been throwing the 2011 numbers up just so you can kind of see a couple year pattern, just kind of see what's going on. 2012 in general throughout the county, and I'll have some numbers on that in a little bit, had more sales than in 2013, even though prices are a little bit higher. Our 12-week average is sitting at 16, so we're a little bit below average, as I was indicating. Our average last year was at 22, and our average in 2011 was 18. So the pace of sales has slowed a little bit, even though the volume of sales has increased by the price. So here's the count. This is what we saw on our front page. It's at 89. It was at 85 at this point last year, so we are actually ahead of where we were in 2012. Which is actually healthy. Back in 2011, we're at 184, and healthy Willow Glen could be 200, 250. I know that's been even higher than that in the past. So we're making our way back on up in count, which is a good thing, not necessarily a bad thing. Gives your buyers some choices. Our 12-week average is running at 74, so you can see how much ahead of pace we are for the last quarter, basically. But here's the interesting thing. I did the 1 year average, so I just took it for the entire last 12 months. It averages 64, so you can really start to see how it's starting to increase. The other interesting thing is the days on market. So even though we have more inventory this year and less sales, we sell them faster. Our average this week is 33, which is a little bit higher for where we've been for the last quarter. Last year we were at 39, and as I bring up the 12-week average, we were at 28 for this year, 36 for last year. So those numbers are starting to get a little bit closer together, but hey, it only takes like 30 days to sell a house. That's pretty darn good, or to go pending is what I should say. So that's a really good number still. I know that lots of other places around the country, California, or even just in the county would die to have a house go pending within 30 days or less. While we're talking about the county, let's get you well versed of what's going on. The number is exactly 1,900 and when it was pulled, and this is adding in the condos and the townhouses in with the number as well. We were at 1,402 last year, so we have almost 500 more active single family and pending in what I like to call the greater San Jose area, which will be areas 1 through 23, or basically Gilroy through Sunnyvale, Cupertino. We were up 56 for the week, so we increased 56 units this week versus last week. And by the way, if you want to know what the differential of inventory, we have 36% more inventory this year compared to last year. So in case you've got buyers or sellers that are asking, that's the actual percentage. Our pendings are squishing the market a little bit, and what I mean by that is we're at 1957 for this year, and that's down 14. And what I mean by squishing is we added 56, we subtracted 14, so that number of available inventory obviously is going to be more on the buy side than the sell side. In fact, why don't I go ahead and bring up those numbers and the percentage of what's available. We're now under 50%. So 49% of the time when you see a for sale sign, it has an offer pending on it. So that means now that majority of the time, you can put an offer on something that's got a sign out in front of it. Compared to just 1 year ago, we were at 66%. So I'm not saying that it's a buyer's market, but it's an even market now, as we're right at that 50% mark. Last week we're at 50.1. So that number continues to decline as we see more inventory come on and less go pending. When we separate the class 2s, they're getting closer and closer as as well. And look at that big differential. We were at 54 compared to 80 last year. So you're seeing a big differential in regards to what's happening of available inventory. Now, I do have some other information just to talk about what's going on specifically for just this year. This is via Dave Walsh. He actually put this together, and there's some color code to this. So the things that are in the areas that are in white had a moderate change. The things that are in blue had a major change, and the things that are in green had an increase. So the majority of the area throughout the county has actually gone down in regards to the number of sales closed. So I'm actually going to flip back and forth a little bit, because let's talk about the areas that are increasing. Our own Willow Glen, we're up 13 units from last year. So we have a 3%, we've closed 3% more transactions this year versus last year. Campbell, the same thing. As I turn the page, we also see that Almaden Valley has closed 68 more sales than it did last year. So when, you know, numbers are numbers, and you can make up any story you want. Since I have the microphone, I'll do so. As we look at the ones that are in blue, those ones had a major decline. So Alum down 25%, South San Jose area 11, Milpitas and Santa Teresa, those have the big drops. And you know, those are the people that are the entry level market on the most points. So when interest rates start to go up, and housing prices start to go up, the affordability level for a first-time buyer becomes a little bit harder. And as those areas start to gain in value, then those become a move-up buyer, where we traditionally didn't have a move-up buyer for the last couple of years, as we had all of those short sales and foreclosures. So that's just my personal opinion on why we're seeing the more expensive areas not seeing as much of a drop in the amount of closed sales as we do in the lower areas. But I thought this would be good information for you guys to kind of know what's going on throughout the county, area by area. And if you look at the totals for the year, or basically the last 7 months, we're down 731 transactions this year versus last year, or over 1,400 opportunities for real estate agents, or 731 loans, 731 escrow, 731 termite reports, etc. So it's kind of interesting to see that even though prices are going up, the amount of transactions are actually less. So interesting stuff. I'm sure you'd love to share all this information with your clients, and I'm going to do my best to get this up onto Facebook as soon as the meeting ends. And post it on there. And if you ever can't find it, it's on your tour sheet. If you're not on Facebook, you can email me. My email address is coming up right now. And again, I do have the 52-week average already up there by the tour sheets. Thanks for your attention. Have a great day.
Thank you, Dave. Those are great stats. Okay, we're going to make it a little easier on Kyle and everybody who has something new in Willow Glen only. Kind of come to the center a little bit so we can get you on film, and that way you have a little more visibility and you can talk about your new listings. Gina?
Good morning, I'm Marty Coates with Security Realty, and I have a darling, just darling Willow Glen, 2-bedroom, 2-bath on Willow and Carolyn. The house has been impeccably maintained. It's upgraded with all the character, and it is absolutely darling. This is the picture. Everything around it is updated. Complete water source. Everything is reverse osmosis. There's so many upgrades to this house I can't even begin to tell you. The hardwood floors are cherry. They're gorgeous. They're original. 2 beautiful fireplaces, one curved in the family room or formal dining room. Really stop by. It is not on tour today. It is a brand new listing. However, it will be on tour next week. But the owner is home today. There's an open house sign. If you want to stop by, we'd love to see you. Thank you very much. And if your clients are looking for that special character Willow Glen home, this is it. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Oh, what's the price?
$925.
$925. And I do believe she has some flyers up in the front, so if anybody wants to grab one.
Thank you.
Hi there, I have a new new listing in the Door Park area. It's on Hill Park Drive. It's about 1,500 square feet. It is absolutely gorgeous. The price will be $849,950, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and everything she said, I'll just say that. Everything's been done, copper plumbing. The finishes are, you know, slate, copper backsplash, granite. I mean, everything you can imagine. Absolutely gorgeous. So that'll be on in probably about 2 weeks. And again, it's $849,950, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, about 1,500 square feet.
Hi, Pat Chadwell with Realty World Residential Specialists. I have a new listing in Dry Creek Village. It is the most sought after floor plan. It's the one with the 3 bedrooms downstairs, 1,743 square feet, has a loft upstairs. We aren't going to be showing till Saturday. We aren't quite ready, but it is new on the market. It's listed at $735 and expect that to go very quickly. If you need to reach me, 394-9999. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Dale Warfel with Keller Williams Realty Gateway. I have a brand new listing listed yesterday late. Property is 2746 Coit Drive, zip code 95124 in Willow Glen. It's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath. It was completely remodeled in 1989, added a second story. It has an office as well. It's actually a loft overlooking the downstairs, which has a closet. If you close in the wall, put a door, you got a 4th bedroom in the house. 3 full baths. Each bath has a bathtub. Downstairs bath has a jetted tub. Upstairs, master bath has a separate stall, shower, and a Japanese sitting tub. Very cool property. Open floor plan, living, dining, kitchen, all work together. Outside, beautifully landscaped with a covered patio with skylights. The home is very nice, light and bright, and we're listed at $849. We're not on tour today, but the seller is home and available to take a look at it. I've got flyers at the front table. My number 408-624-6202. Thank you.
Hello, I have another new listing coming on this coming Monday. It's in the Dry Creek neighborhood. It's on Kirkmont. There's already a coming soon sign up, so if you go down that street, you'll see it. Huge house, similar to Kirtner, really, but about $450,000 more, if you can believe that. Anyway, it's a 6-bedroom, 3-bath home, remodeled kitchen, remodeled bathrooms, great landscaping front and back, fresh paint in and out, stage. It's going to look really great. Listed at $1,199,000, and that's going on the market on Monday. Okay, thanks.
Can you give the address?
Oh, sure. 1867 Kirkmont. Be on tour next week.
Great, thank you.
Good morning. We have 1092 Cherry coming up next week on tour. It'll be on the market by Wednesday at noon. Right, Mike?
That's right.
It's a 4, 2.5, 2,100 square foot. It's a remodel, but it was down to just a foundation, so it's got 9-foot ceilings. It shows really well. It's the same builder I've done quite a few deals with. So if you got someone that's looking for something close to downtown, this is it. It's going to be $1,300,000, and come and get it.
My sister's birthday today too, by the way.
Your sister's birthday's today?
Happy birthday.
And Steve Terramino's birthday today too. He has a twin brother, so it's his and his brother's birthday. So if you see Steve, wish him a happy birthday also.
Well, last week I mentioned Lincoln Village, 2405 Lincoln Village Drive would be on the market. Well, it is as of the 30th. So pop on in and see it. 1319 square feet of living space. A lot of nice work was done to it, so please come on by. Matter of fact, just call the owner. It's open. Go ahead and see it. Thank you. 408-655-1265, Trevor Clark.
Thanks, Charles.
679, I'm sorry. 679.
I have 579 579 West Virginia listed, but I now listed the property next door. 579 West Virginia is 9,500 square feet, zone C2, and the property next door is 17,600 square feet, and that's to be zone C2 also. It was at one time.
Now, is that on Bird or is that on West Virginia?
One's on Bird, one's on West
So that's that big empty lot that we look at right there, like kitty corner from 7-Eleven?
You got it.
There we go.
Very good.
Because I hang out at 7-Eleven a lot.
I know, I see you there.
Wayne, price. Selling booze to the kids.
I give it away.
Price.
$80 a square foot, total of about 27,000 square feet. And I have, that's not on the MLS, is 1579 Kirtner, 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath in the main house. The cottage in the back's about 500 square feet. 729.
On the Big Victorian are for sale, I forgot to mention, we are having an open house, an invitation-only open house next Wednesday, 5 to 7. Flyers are up on the counter, right there. Hold that one up, Louise. Hold that up. The flyer, there you go. Thank you very much, Louise. But we're going to have an open house. Everybody here is invited. Grab one of those sheets. We're not going to be having it open to the public as an open house would normally be, but it's invitation only. Grab a sheet. It's next Wednesday, 5 to 7. Kyle did a magnificent video for me of that home, and I'm going to send that out to everybody with a link and information. But that's the kind of work he does for us. Thank you so much, Kyle. But after that, Dave, go ahead.
We have a parking lot party today. So that is the Make-A-Wish Kickoff Barbecue. It's tonight, 5 o'clock. Ticket sales are available online till 3 o'clock today. If you have cash or check, you can buy some off of me right now. All proceeds do benefit the Greater Bay Area Make-A-Wish Foundation. Hope to see you out there. Lots going on for it. Live band, DJ, stuff for the kids. We've got a video game truck, cotton candy, popcorn, bunch of stuff. 12 and under is free. What did you just say, KB? Tickets at the door. Yes, and we will sell tickets at the door. It's going to be over 500 people there. So find a friend, grab some food if there's anything left. Enjoy your day, and have a nice day on tour.